You won't believe what just happened to Bahati and Diana Bahati. Last night, Bahati dropped a controversial video claiming that his new tribute song to Raila Amolo Odinga, Bye Bye, is the best.
Right now, my tribute song to the greatest Baba Raila Amolo Odinga is trending at #1.
He even crowned himself the #1 artist.
In short, right now, I am Kenya's and East Africa's #1 and #2 artist. Au wengine wanaanzia #3 wakipanda, wakiteremuka.
But here is where things exploded. Big names in the industry came for him hard, accusing him of using Raila's name for clout and publicity.
Ya, na tafadhali kama unaunda wimbo ya tribute sio wimbo ya kutuambia guys kimbieni pale YouTube nimeiachilia. Hiyo hiyo hapana. Sio wimbo ya kusema hapo now at 200k guys let's go. No, we are not going.
Daktari fired back with a brutal video calling Bahati out, and now the whole internet is on fire. But that is not all. Wait until you see how Diana reacted after the backlash started hitting.
I know that's your own way, but yeah, wewe weka tu wimbo hapo tutaona. Mambo ya kutuambia kimbieni pale YouTube. We have broken a record, I think. I think hapo Bahati pia hapo tena, hata kama wewe rafiki yangu hapo, we breaking a record hapo, hiyo tungekubaliana. So everyone is mourning their own way. Even saa hii ukipost kitu lazima uwekelee hapo baba, kwa sababu huwezi kuwa tu unafurahia wakati sisi watu wengine wana mourn. No, we mourn all of us, au sio? Kuna wale wana akili zao ziko kwa who is the next kingpin. No, let's not get there. Let's mourn baba, au sio?
The tension, the drama and the shade. This story is getting messier by the minute, and stay tuned because what happens next might just end the Bahati's public image for good.
So kama ni msanii na uko na ngoma unataka kutoa, wachana nayo because next week naangusha ingine.
Not only did Bahati declare himself the best, but he also went ahead and asked his fans to rush to YouTube, watch the song and help him trend.
God ameamua tu, anything I touch turns into gold. Right now, my tribute song to the greatest Baba Raila Amolo Odinga is trending at #1.
Now, there is nothing wrong with promoting your music, but the way Bahati did it rubbed people the wrong way. It felt less like the genuine artistic expression and more like a calculated move to grab attention and boost his numbers. The timing of this whole situation is what really got people talking. This tribute song isn't just any regular tribute. It's connected to a much larger conversation happening in Kenya right now, and many people feel like Bahati is using this moment for his own personal gain rather than showing genuine respect and honor. The reaction was swift and brutal. Social media has exploded with criticism from fans, fellow artists and celebrities who felt that Bahati had crossed a line. The main issue wasn't necessarily the song itself, but the way he presented it to the public. People felt like he was being disrespectful and using what should have been a solemn moment as another publicity stunt. One of the most significant responses came from Daktari, a well-known public figure in the Kenyan entertainment industry. Tom didn't hold back when he decided to confront Bahati directly. He released his own video response, and let me tell you, he didn't mince his words. Tom essentially called out Bahati for what he saw as opportunistic behavior, suggesting that the artist was more interested in trending than in showing genuine tribute and respect. Daktari's response really struck a chord with many Kenyans who had been feeling the same way but hadn't found the words to express it. His video became a rallying point for those who felt that Bahati had gone too far this time, and the criticism wasn't just about his one incident but about a pattern of behavior that had been happening and people had been noticing for a while now. But what makes this situation even more complicated is that it isn't Bahati's first controversy. The artist has been involved in several public disputes and questionable decisions over the past few months. Each incident seems to add fuel to the fire, and now people are starting to question his motives and authenticity as an artist. Diana Bahati, who has always been supportive of her husband, reportedly finds herself in a difficult position. Sources suggest that even she is disappointed by the massive backlash her husband is facing, and this puts her in an awkward spot because she needs to balance being a supportive wife while also managing their own public image and career. The couple has built their brand around being Kenya's power couple, sharing their lives openly on social media and television. But when controversies like this arise, it affects both of them. Diana has her own career and reputation to think about, and being associated with negative publicity can have real consequences for her business, ventures and endorsement deals. What's particularly interesting about this whole situation is how it reflects larger conversations about authenticity in the entertainment industry. People are becoming more critical of artists who they perceive as being fake or opportunistic. They want to see genuine emotions and realistic expressions, not what feels like manufactured controversy designed to generate clicks and views. The Kenyan entertainment industry is relatively small, and reputation matters a lot. When you lose the respect of your peers and your audience, it can be very difficult to recover. Bahati's recent actions have put him at risk of alienating the very people who have supported his career over the years. Many industry observers are pointing out that this controversy could have been easily avoided if Bahati had approached the situation with more humility and sensitivity. Instead of crowning himself as the best and aggressively promoting the song, he could have simply released it as a heartfelt tribute and let the music speak for itself. The power of social media in shaping public opinion has never been more evident than in situations like this. Within hours of Bahati's video being released, the criticism was everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube were flooded with negative comments and reaction videos, and the speed at which public opinion can shift in the digital age is both fascinating and terrifying for the public figures. This incident also highlights the delicate balance that artists must strike between self-promotion and respect for serious subjects. While artists need to promote their work to make a living, there are times and ways to do it that feel appropriate, and times when it can backfire spectacularly. Looking at the bigger picture, this controversy might actually be a turning point for Bahati. He has a choice to make. He can either double down on his current approach and risk further alienating his audience, or he can take this as a learning opportunity and adjust his behavior going forward. The industry can be unforgiving, but it can also be redemptive for those who are willing to acknowledge their mistakes and make genuine changes. The question now is whether Bahati will recognize the seriousness of this situation and take steps to rebuild his reputation. And as this story continues to develop, one thing is clear: the Kenyan entertainment scene is watching closely to see how Bahati and Diana will navigate this latest controversy. Will they address the criticism heads on, or will they try to weather the storm in silence? The coming days will likely provide answers to these questions, and the outcome could significantly impact their careers and public standing. The lessons here for other artists is clear. Authenticity matters, timing is everything, and sometimes the way you present your own work is just as important as the work itself. This is a story that is still unfolding. Bahati and Diana Bahati have weathered storms before, but this one feels different. This one has exposed something deeper, something that can't be fixed with apologies or explanation or time. The question now is, will Bahati learn from this? Will he realize that authenticity matters more than virality? That relationships matter more than relevance? That some lines should never be crossed, no matter how much attention it might generate? Only time is going to tell, but one thing is certain: Kenya is now watching, the industry is watching, and most importantly, Diana is also watching. With every decision Bahati makes from here on out, he's not just building or destroying his career, he's determining the future of everything he and Diana built together. And for those of us watching this drama unfold, we are reminded of an important thing. In the age of social media, where everyone is fighting for attention, where virality seems more important than values, sometimes the most courageous thing you can do is stand up and say, "Not in my name, not at this cost, and not anymore." That's what Diana Marua did, and that's why regardless of what happens next, she has already won the battle.